Wow, I found my key. Beyond believable. I put my water bottle yesterday in here like that, not even knowing. So I thought I put this key in this truck somewhere, and there she is. Oh my gosh, how about drove me nuts. You'd think that you'd have technology in these damn things to find them. I know, put a key tag on it. Don't lose it now, Mr. Iceman. So wow, wasn't for me grabbing another water bottle out of the back and just never giving up looking for this freaking key. Wow. So, just shows to show you. Duh. Look, wow, $110. Yikes. Filling up the F450. So I found the key, everybody. I found the key. If that's a blessing. You know, that just felt, I was just like I felt, man, I'm already jinxed leaving Florida. No. All right. 125 bucks, 31 gallons. What's the next stop? But right now, this truck shows us having how many miles? 596 miles to empty. I think that thing cut off though at 125. I think I could probably put a bit more fuel in it. But wow, I found the key, which I feel so much better about that because I just felt like, wow, I just can't believe I lost my key. It's just so aggravating. Anybody here knows that when you lose something, it's just that. You know, it's more about the aggravation of just losing it. It isn't so much about having to spend the money. I mean, in some ways, yeah. But I'm just thinking to myself, is this something I've already jinxed myself for this truck? It's not even, I mean, you left Florida and, oh my gosh. So anyways, 596 miles to empty. Little fuel economy. See where we are. We're at 13.2. So I'm going to reset that and let's see what happens once we get up the road here and get the trailer hooked up. Now, one thing to think about this, that key was in this truck and I tried to open this without having the other key fob around. And so isn't that something? How this key fob was in this truck. And thank goodness it didn't open the truck. Oh, somebody could have walked up his truck last night and would have remotely opened itself and they could have taken it. Wow. Yeah, so in one aspect it's good, in another aspect it's bad. But it's interesting, usually these cars, some cars have a alarm that where you take the key, you leave it in the ignition, and the car beeps. Yes, the car beeps that you left the key, or I should say you left the key in the car, not the ignition. More or less, but people, if you have a keyed car, usually starts making, well, I don't know. A lot of variables there, but I'm sure that the key fob business is huge. We know that, right? We sure do. It's an interesting business park here. They built this thing so many years ago. It just doesn't seem like there's a lot of energy there. Maybe there is more than I realized. But now I'm heading back into where my brother lives, my sister lives, brother-in-law lives. And, you know, hindsight, so many years ago, I kind of think to myself now, like, why didn't I pick up that house? I mean, sincerely. But oh well. So now it's time to get over, get the truck and trailer hooked up, and thank goodness I spent Saturday getting that truck all set up, because it just saved me from yesterday of having to put everything together today. So I think we can make a left here on this road. There's these kids right here get run over, right? So we head over to the neighborhood. And it's just incredible on how this whole area down here. But hey, if you listen to John Williams, there's 200,000 homes are going in the market that are in somewhat ways foreclosures, or like 200,000 homes are now in distress sales. I mean, I don't even know the exact language, but they're saying right now that the collapse has begun in Florida. Anybody else hearing this? It'd be very interesting to see it starts to play out. All right, here we go. And the big F450 that's got a job today. The F-450 has a nice job. Yeah, it's unfortunate. This one lot here is vacant. Would I bought that? Maybe. Hey, the kid and dad are already there waiting on me. But yeah, that's a vacant lot somebody bought and they're just sitting on it. And yeah, should I have taken advantage of this years ago to buy this, you know, home? It's been in the family forever. Yeah, maybe. So here we go. Time to hook up the trailer and get the day going. There's Poppy. Imagine she's in the truck in the car with my dad, and we love the auto camera that pops on and helps me get this thing lined up with the trailer. So let me do that. So where's my helper, right? See if you can get it. That's so cool. Who doesn't remember the days of getting out of your truck 10 times to get it lined up? And this truck is so heavy. That trailer is. If you don't get lined up just right, and I'm off just a tad. That's such a bummer. Yeah, see there? Let's see. I think you got it now. How about that, huh? You enjoying the noise? And so it should be high enough where I don't hit it. Or do I? Whoops, a little too far. Or is it? Let's see, we got it. Nope, just back a tad. I don't know. Let's check it out. Then I got to put my mirrors out and got to check the trailer, check all the bikes, and here we go. There's the kid. Now let's make sure all the bikes are still rock solid. That is, my concern is this one back here that has the flat tire, because this bike here, I swear, is leaning just a little to the right. There it is. This bike here got a flat tire now, but it's still rock solid. And rock solid. It's a good deal. Everything's strapped down. Everything's in travel mode. And this linoleum floor is the stupidest idea in the world. It's so slick. If you try to put these bikes in the rain, you're going to wipe out. It's so bad. All right, let's get it locked up. All right, hey, now the smartest thing you can do, all the lights are on. Look at the tires. Make sure the backs. So all the electrical's right. I need to paint that bottom area. This is a Bravo trailer. Bravo trailer. Anybody watch my channel? Bravo trailers. It's called the Scout Edition, like my boat. So yeah, everything's good. I like these little markers here. Not a bad trailer, just don't like that. See, it's called the Scout series. It's not aluminum, it's a metal. So, the only thing I don't like about it is that linoleum floor. But I like the trailer. I think they did a good job. I got a hell of a deal on it during the pandemic. I lucked out before all the crazy pricing happened. So, here is the dad, the kid, which we got to go say goodbye to Poppy. We already said goodbye to my brother-in-law and sister yesterday, and he works remotely. He's a remote worker. My sister just retired. And here they are, the two peas in a pod. Look at the view. Wouldn't that be nice? They never built a house here. Yeah, what do you think that property's worth? Okay, you guys. You following us home, Dad?
I'd like to.
Yeah, okay.
If I could.
All right, baby. Are you about ready? She's not ready, but we got to go. Kiefer boy misses her.
I know it.
Little Keefy boy. Right?
Well, listen, Gary, be careful.
We will.
Be careful.
We'll be back. I've warned you.
I want a hug.
Hey, Julia.
You can't get out with his seatbelt on.
True to yourself.
Okay.
Accept what's real and fix what's wrong.
Well, hell, if she could do that, she'd be better than all of us.
Well, she is already.
There you go.
Should work on that.
All right, big guy. What's the word of the day today? Did you just tell us?
I just said it. Be true to yourself, accept what's real, and fix what's wrong.
There you go. What a
I love
saying.
you.
Love you too, Julia.
Okay.
All right, Dad.
Too, son.
Love you, Dad.
Love you, brother.
Okay, we'll.
You're a brother and a son.
That's
All
right.
at the same time.
I like it. All right, take care of Mama. That's an understatement. I got it already. I got 2 cranberry blue. I got 2 muffins. One for you. All right, you can see the kid's not happy. Yeah, I got 2 of them.
I don't like scrambled egg sandwiches.
Did you want a sausage?
Yes.
Well, sorry.
I just don't get why you do that.
Are you ready? No good deed gets unpunished. I buy the kid breakfast, and it's not good enough, but whatever. But you know what? She ate it. So there you go, right? She's upset. She's upset because she's having to leave. She's having to leave. Yeah, you know. All right, let's get out of here. What have you? Okay, here we come up on my brother's house, the big ass boat that sits in his driveway and never gets used. That boat's been used, my guess is 5 times. And it's 10 years ago he bought it. I think. So if anybody out there's interested in a nice boat, a project boat for dirt cheap, you can get it. He'd take 20 grand for it. So anybody out there, he'd probably take a little less than that in all reality if I offered him hard cash on the spot. So anybody there on YouTube channel watching my channel knows who wants a nice Pachanga boat that's, I mean, it's a great project boat. I mean, the trailer itself is worth at least 7 grand. And here we are. Here are the upside down potholes that my brother calls them, that the control freaks have installed. Yeah, the control freaks to control your behavior. So I've had to be creative how to get out of here, because I've done this so many times. If I plug in to go back to my house, this thing's going to want me to go to Orlando, which I can't stand that Route 4. It is so heavy with construction, police, Disney World, then 95. I really want to go up 75 and shoot over to get it over to 301 and take 301 all the way up to just about to the tip of 95 to get out of the state of Florida. It's a much more enjoyable drive. So I'm just programmed the villages in Ocala, and I'm going to see how this thing takes me. I think it's going to take me to down here through Tampa to 75 north. Other way for me to go is go all the way back to my parents' house and go a whole different way, but already that'll be a 15-minute at least sidetracking, you know, me backtracking. I'll be driving one way just to turn around to go. Basically, I'll be driving west just to turn around to drive east. So I'll spend 15-20 minutes driving west just to spend 15-20 minutes at least to driving east, just to, you know, so it'll be a 30-40 minute off course. See, there's like another guy's house. But all these houses so incredible. So does the housing market really crash down here in Florida, where it's a total reset and you can buy a house down here for a reasonable price again? Now, the people that bought houses down here, they don't want to hear that right now. If you bought a house last 2-3 years, 4 years, you're gonna be like, hell no, don't tell me that's going on, because that means my house has lost an incredible amount of value. So here's my dad. In some ways, he's following us, but I don't think he is. So here we are, out on the main drag now. So this will be interesting how he plays out from here. There's my dad right there. Poppy, he'll be 92 years old on March 23rd. All right, I think I got it. I don't think anybody's gonna pull into my lane. You know how that plays out, right? As we get up the road.